Hey there, superstar. Thank you for joining me here. I'm Melanie Browning, and real soon here, you'll be joining for a Spotlight interview brought to you by Spotlight Mindset Training Group. Check it out, yourspotlightawaits.com, especially if you're new to acting. Hop in there and say hi. But right now, more importantly, we have a guest. He's been a guest on before. So I'm seeing if he's gonna jump in here. Oh, there you are, friend. Hi. There you are, friend. How you doing? Oh, these aren't working.
Yo,
What is good? What is good? Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you, if you don't already know, Vincent Rutley. My friend, how are you?
what's happening, buddy?
What's going on? This man is a amazing actor, comedian, writer, director. That's how I met you. Producer, many things. So many amazing husband, just community leader, entrepreneur on top of all those, because a lot of those
Yeah,
have the entrepreneur hat as well. But what is going on? I brought you here tonight for a specific reason.
yeah.
Um, yeah, you inspire me in so many levels. And I saw something that you posted. I jumped on board. I thought it was something that I could have on and then promote. But go ahead, jump on in and tell us what you have going on, please.
Well, first of all, Mel, you the homie. I appreciate you so much. Love working with you. Love seeing your growth and all the great things that you're doing with the films. Thank you for having me on tonight. This is normal for us. We get together, we chop it up, and as you were describing a minute ago, being blessed to wear all these different hats, I wanted to have something tangible that my friends, my supporters, that they can have that represents not just my testimony and my story, but that represents millions of testimonies and stories all over the world. And that is a new brand, a new apparel brand called I'm Alive and Living. And I'm just look, hallelujah. It's been on my heart for a while to do apparel. I'm not a fashion guy. I wear what my wife tells me to wear. She keep me fresh from head to toe.
Yep, yep.
Shout out to Reese.
Shout out,
But
Ricky.
as a quadriplegic, for people that don't know my story, I was paralyzed in a car accident back in 2011, and I was after the car accident, I broke my neck and I was paralyzed from mid chest down, which obviously changed the trajectory of not just my life, but my lifestyle, like how I get around, how do I operate, how do I do comedy from this place? So, how do I act from this space? How do I write? And for some people, when you go through tragedy or um, a form of like something that's life changing that impacts you, it's hard for you to figure out how to get back to doing what you love to do, or it's hard for you to figure out how do I maneuver doing what I love to do after this trauma. That's the word I was looking for. After trauma hits your life, and I can go deep into it, but I don't think I need to. I think we've all faced a level of trauma at some point, or we're all going to face a level of trauma. And the question is, who am I going to be after that? Who do I choose to be after that? You
Right.
know, um, Nothing I've went through, I wouldn't dare sit on here in this live and say nobody on here has gone through anything as bad as I did. We all handle trauma differently, but I chose to say, okay, if after such a crazy car accident, you can go to my page, you can look at the pictures, you can see, how serious it was. They didn't know if I was going to make it. Once I realized that God spared my life and I'm still here for a reason, that's when the decision is, okay, I'm not going to just be alive. That was God's hand. But my job is to choose to live. And getting back to acting and comedy and writing and directing and producing, I'm doing more work in the chair well, I'm not going to say more, but it's more fulfilling. It's more fulfilling.
Yeah.
Um, I get to connect people on different levels. And for years, people are like, "How can we support what you're doing? How can how can we?" And this is not just support; it's a movement, it's a statement, it's a stance. And we all have to find ways to live, be happy in life. You can find joy after trauma. I have, and I'm still evolving. I'm still growing. I'm still learning. And the I Am Alive and Living brand is just a testament that no matter what we're going through, whether it's past, current, or future, we're going to stand together, make the choice to be great, to live, to encourage, inspire others, even after, during, or before our trauma. Like it really doesn't, like me being paralyzed, that doesn't change who I am. It doesn't, it's not okay, now let me reintroduce myself. Obviously, I had to relearn some things, but I'm still Vince. I'm still the same silly, big-hearted guy,
You,
that
you know,
love to crack jokes. And like, I'm still that guy. So
yeah.
this is the representation of that.
I didn't know you before, and I don't mean any disrespect, but there so often I will forget, my friend, that you're in a chair. And
Right.
I know it's your everyday life, and I know that's, I can understand as much as I can understand, but because of the way you come across, the way you present yourself, the way that you speak, and just who you are, I forget. I forget.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because and I see you one day out of the chair. You know what I mean? Like it's so strong that
Absolutely.
yeah, you are you and you will continue to be you. And the clothing line, like when I saw it pop up, I was like, oh yeah, because like that saying, you're having a day, going through the things, you're having the emotions, you're feeling the feels, and you're like, well, I'm alive and I'm living and
Right.
I'm living. You know what I mean? Like, and just yes, and it got me pumped up. It got me, wanting to share. And so if you're watching this, make sure you click on his bio. If you don't already follow him, go in there. Get there on a pre-sale, right? That's what you got going
Yeah.
on. But that's going to
Yeah.
be kind of wrapping up real quick. So if it speaks to you, check it out. And it's, oh man, it gave me the chills when I saw that.
I appreciate it. I've partnered with Spread Good Brand, and they do a 2-week campaign. They want
Okay.
to see how things flow. Obviously, for me, it's a movement. For them, it's a business,
Yeah.
right? Now, I just got word from my team today that the pre-order sale is being expanded for a week. So that's great news. So instead of it ending on August the 2nd, which it was supposed to, now you can purchase up to August 11th.
Beautiful.
And it's
Beautiful.
it's it's go time. We got caps, t-shirts, hoodies, and
See,
yeah,
I
I'm
wanted
alive
to
and
buy
living.
a hoodie. I wanted to buy a hoodie, and I was like, I just couldn't. It's so hot. I was like, I can't even picture myself needing one. But by then, I'll be
But
like, oh,
it's gonna get chilly though, and
chilly
once
in
it
my
gets
house.
chilly, right? Once it gets chilly, that's all we wear out here. I'm a hoodie dude. I go to the movies, I gotta throw on a hoodie.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go to the grocery
Restaurants.
store, I gotta throw
Restaurants.
on restaurants. So even though Arizona is like hot, the air conditioner keeps us chilled
Cold
this time of
inside.
year.
Yeah.
And then when the winter comes, it gets down to 30 degrees outside. So you want to have a little something to throw, something snug to throw on. It's good
Absolutely.
quality, and it's necessary for sure.
Yeah. But
So,
again, I just want to say, I think, I don't know if it's just because the vibe I've been in, but I've been talking to a lot of people and I've been seeing what they've been going through, and
yeah,
it's a time right now. Like I don't want to feed that, but
right.
I think it's so important. And I know me personally, I have just been like searching for something like just something more, something deeper, a connection, and all of those things, and just that's what I love when I saw this pop up. It's just like it reminds you you're not alone in that,
Yeah,
and that getting that, I'm big on having physical things, and it's like you feel that and you can connect to it and you can realize, hey, there are other people out there, and this is Vince.
absolutely. I
So I
appreciate
love it.
I, I appreciate your support. Your support is like so special because we have this genuine personal connection but that doesn't mean that you're going to get that level of support. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you got family members, that don't support as much as certain friends. And that doesn't mean that they don't care, but it's for who it's for, right? We
Yes.
we support what we want to support. We purchase what we want to purchase. And I didn't want a brand out there that just looked like a disabled brand. You
Mm-hmm,
feel me?
mm-hmm.
Like I didn't
Oh, yeah.
want to slap a wheelchair on the front of that and talk about faith. I wanted something that was universal. Like I'm alive and living doesn't represent the disability community. It represents the heart of the person that has been in a place where they didn't know if they wanted to live this way. They didn't know if they wanted to live after this situation. But it's like you're alive for a reason. You're living, moving, walking, breathing, talking for a reason. And then to have the right frame of your mind to be able to make decisions on your own is a huge deal. And
Mm-hmm.
the only reason why it took this long to get apparel out after being paralyzed, I'm limited on what I can do. I'm currently limited on certain things. And my wife, which is amazing, married 13 years this year. She has taken on so many different things, and I can't wait to gain more independence and movement so that I could just spoil the heck out that girl physically. But I knew that if I started a brand in that season, when I say yes, I'm saying yes for both of us. Like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't get the luxury of being like, oh yeah, hey babe, I said yes to this, but I got it. Like she has to be involved in some way, some capacity. She's going to be involved, and to package and to ship and to do all the inventory and stuff like that, it was just a bit much. So when Spread Good Brand, and you can follow them on Instagram as well, Spread Good Brand, they're amazing. They reached out and they said, we partner with influencers to create merch and we do all the hands-on work. We build the site, we package, we ship. All you do is promote, and you get your percentage, and we get our percentage. So they were the answer to what I needed in order to get this particular campaign going. And to be honest with you, I believe if the sales look decent, then it will become a long-term relationship. But once again, it can't just make sense for me. It has to make sense for the business side too.
Yeah.
So listen, anybody that's on, just grab you a cap, grab you a tee, grab you a hoodie
They
if
look
you feel like
gorgeous
this
too. I
connects to
love them.
you. I
Yeah, 'cause
appreciate it.
I'm
I
all
made the
about
logo myself.
supporting, but if it if it doesn't speak to me, I might, is it, can I just contribute $5? You know,
Yes, I'm
yeah,
the same way. I'm the
it looks
same way. I
good.
appreciate that.
It looks good.
Thank you.
Well, that's awesome. So again, link in your bio, go there, check it out, pre-order, all of the good things. Oh, and I do like, I don't know if it's tagline, but when you said God, what is it? God told you that he was going to take you places in your chair
That
that
he
he would
couldn't
never
take me
take
on
you
my
on your
feet.
feet, right? Yeah, that I was just like, oh, that's beautiful, and that's you live it every single day, so that's
We're,
awesome.
we're living it. I'm literally in the manifestation of it now, from the Disability Film Challenge out in LA,
Mm.
uh,
Was
to
that Step Buddies?
Step Buddies. Where
Step Buddies?
I'm actually right now turning Step Buddies into a series, and I'm so excited about it. Can't wait to get that up and moving. And as much as control as they let me, if they let me have some type of creative control when it comes to decision making, Mel, I need you on set.
I'll
You
be there. I'm like,
know,
here's your water. Here's your water.
no, no,
Full
I need,
circle. Full
I
circle.
need, and people don't understand. Like you. Let me just give you a shout out right quick, because you are evolving into this like multi-talented, like super radical like voice for us, but in front of and behind the camera, which I'm loving to see. I, and
And
I
it's, I come down, I see your set when I come down here, and I'm like, oh, that's the standard. Okay, that's where we gotta go. I got some work to do. And
That's
then,
hilarious.
you coach me, and you're my reader on the tunnel, and see, you just
We got each
and
other. We got each other.
helped me get in with Ruth, and oh my goodness, the Leighton family, and you've helped me so much. So I appreciate everything that you've done for me.
We believe in each other, and that's all it's supposed to
Right.
be.
That's right. Anything else? I mean, yeah, that's a lot. Turning something into a series. Any other goodies you can share with us? Because I know you got so much going on, but I know you can't share.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm thinking. This is new because I've never been in a position in my career
Really?
where there were things that I couldn't talk about. Right, right. That's so new. But I understand now why that's so important. Like,
That's the good
but
stuff.
yeah, besides the I'm Alive and Living brand, I'm getting ready to start promoting my first book. Yeah, very excited about that. That's a huge deal. I'm gonna share a little bit here because I know this is kind of like an inside spoiler type. Um, but it's called. I haven't started promoting it yet, but it's fully finished. I'm getting ready to get in the studio and work on the audiobook
How
part
fun
of
is
it.
that? Yeah,
It's
that's so awesome.
bringing in voice actors all over, and we're going to be recording. Actually, we got our first session this weekend. I'm gonna be vlogging it, but it's called Elijah and the Potter, and it is my faith-based adaptation of the Pinocchio story.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
That's
But
awesome.
instead of my kid being made of wood, he's made of clay, and instead of his father being a woodsman, his father is a potter.
Okay.
So it's a journey of just like the Pinocchio story is a journey of making mistakes. It's a journey of finding your way as a curious little kid that's pushed out into this big, beautiful world, and consequences, forgiveness, and it's a rhyme book, so it's very special. It took me a year to get it done, and now we're working on the release, which is going to be on my birthday, October. So we're gonna have a huge event here in Phoenix where the voice actors are all gonna come in and we're gonna read the book in our character voices live in front of the audience
That's
that come in, and we're gonna have a signed copy book for everybody that purchased the ticket. So a lot of work being put into that, and a lot of information that's gonna be put out. They're gonna get tired of my social media soon
nope, nope.
because I'm gonna be talking
Not a thing.
about
Not a thing. I know it
I'm gonna be
feels
talking
weird. Just keep.
keep pushing
No.
it, keep pushing it. I
Same with
got you.
school. How hard's that? No.
Absolutely, absolutely. But no, those are a couple of things. And there's some more things, but we'll talk about those things offline. But yeah, got my hands on quite a few things right now, and I'm alive and living is the representation of that.
Awesome. That's beautiful. Well, I appreciate you. I know you've got a lot of stuff going on, but
Thank you.
go out. People watching. Order yourself a shirt. There's caps, there's hoodies. What else am I missing? And those were the things that totally drew me in.
Yep, t-shirts, caps, and hoodies. We're just starting with that. Eventually, I think I want to get into some sporty wear, maybe some cut off workout shirts, cut off sleeve workout shirts, and some leggings and
Nice.
some things like that. Because that's once again, now we're dealing with just like the health and health and wealth is what we're focusing on. So yeah, yeah, I'm alive and living, baby.
That's
Let's
beautiful.
go.
Yeah, yeah. All right, my friend. Well, it was good talking to you.
Always
Yeah,
a
I need to
pleasure.
catch up with you offline too, but this is my way to get caught up with you a little bit more.
Yes,
I'm like, hey, come on, let's come on so we can chit chat.
and I appreciate it, and you're showing love, and other people get to see it. I'm going to share these clips on my page as well. So thank you so much.
All right, have a beautiful, beautiful night. Take care. Thanks for joining, everyone.